Hey guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In Acts chapter 3, we read about this wonderful miracle that takes place at the gate called Beautiful, where this person who was lame for many, many years was now able to walk. Peter and John, as the guy is asking for alms, they say to him, we don't have silver and gold, but what we do have, we'll give to you. And they say, in the name of Jesus, walk. And he's able to walk and run and leap. This person hadn't been able to do anything but lay at the gate for so long. And this is a powerful and wonderful miracle. And the crowd in Jerusalem recognized it as that, and they began to gather at Solomon's portico. And while they're there, Peter responds to the people's response to the miracle. And this is what he says: "Men of Israel, why do you marvel at this, or why do you gaze at us as if by our own power or piety we had made him walk?" In other words, why are you looking at us in amazement? We're not anything. It's not that we did it in and of ourselves. He says, "The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of our fathers, has glorified his servant Jesus, whom you delivered and denied in the presence of Pilate when he decided to reach him." And he goes on to talk about Jesus. He says, and we know, and the faith which is through him has given him this perfect health in the presence of you all. So he basically says it was Christ that did this, and he deflects all the attention onto Christ. A great temptation would have been for Peter and John to say, yes, look how pious we are, look how powerful we are, you guys should follow our movement, and you would we're all these great we're these great people that you should follow. They don't do that at all. They want people to be pointed to Christ, not to themselves. And that's very important for us to remember, especially in our society, when sometimes our focus might be to promote our church, promote ourselves, promote our teaching, promote our page or our channel or our profile or our brand, whatever it might be. And if we're not careful, all the attention will shift towards trying to draw people to us and what we're doing and the ministry that we are doing, and that's it. But our true focus should always be to point people to Christ. Even when we accomplish great things, even when we are gifted and we have a lot of attention and people are being drawn to us and there's a lot of popularity and influence involved there, our goal should always be to point people to Christ. It's not us doing it, it's God working through us. And he should receive all the glory and the honor. The Apostle Paul is going to do the same thing in chapter 14 in Lystra, when there also a lame man is made to walk. And the people make Paul and Barnabas out to be gods. And once again, they're like, no, we're trying to get you away from these false gods. We're trying to point you to the true God. And so we see this pattern that we ought to fall in line with as well. Let's point people to Christ. Not be so worried about our own self-image, not so concerned about our own brand or anything like that. We might have these different platforms and things for the sake of pointing people to Christ, but we should look at them as that very thing. That ultimately we want people to see Christ. When they see us, they should see Christ. When they see us do great things, they should see Christ. When they see us engaged in good works, they ought to see Christ. We want to always be pointing people to Christ in the work that we do and in the lives that we live. So I think this gives us that principle here with Peter and John, and hopefully we will be inspired to follow their example as we live our lives day to day. So these are things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.